Today, we'll finally check what is going on with the new live game, and after trying tons of versions, I finally found the one that crushed it for me. However, not everything was as good as I hoped, but we'll talk about this one later. Enjoy! So we can get Haliya and draw a card already? That's not too bad. So 1, 2, and 3. That's nice. Getting 3 cards for a single point of mana will help us so much. This is a land, so that's even better, I guess, so we can curve out. Do we play Haliya on the next turn? I'm not sure. So even though we are nice with, drawing cards, we don't have anything scaling, and we just fixed it with the extra draw. So we go, I guess, Sanctifier, so we get more triggers. Let's go, let's go. We need to go fast, guys. Our opponent will do some crazy stuff very soon. Whenever you see this, there will be shenanigans, because they will probably copy something from the graveyard, like Oculus, this type of stuff. Something that is very cheap for what it actually does. Usually you play it with Oculus, I feel. But maybe there's something better now, I didn't really check. Okay, this is kinda okay. Kinda okay, and they will mill their targets for copying. If you don't know, this can pay the mana and copy the creature in a graveyard. And so here we will definitely do this into Haliya, into probably Bat, because, well, will something die? I'm not sure. Probably not on this turn. They cannot block with this, it's too important. So we'll just go with the Hawk. And we can swing. I wish we had Leyline or something, that would help us so much. But at least we are getting cards, so there's that. We need to push damage, but unfortunately every damage engine we have, which is literally one through this game, is getting removed. So you can see how high they are on life right now. Source of the Lost, another good creature to copy, so for 2 mana they can get tons of stats. And they are playing Sweepers for 4 mana. Well, that's a little bit scary. Yeah, so this is like the, descent deck, basically. This is the turn when we should kill them. But we cannot. We're a little bit slow. So I think we just swing all and use Restoration Magic. Man, you know what's crazy? This gives Hexproof and Indestructible on everything. Oh, and by the way, we cannot play it. That's also important. And this is a --, which kills anyway. That's not great. Well, we will swing, but that's not enough to kill. So what do we do? I know, guys, this will be the craziest play you will ever see. But we will see if that actually happens. So for now, we just stack our board nicely. And we'll play on their turn. I'm not sure what they will do exactly. I hope for Terror Tide, in which case we'll use... Oh my god, what are you? Military cards. If no cards in the library, then something cool happens. That seems a little bit scary. We're giving up the card, so I'm going full ambush mode, like Tigra. Like you see, my strategy is here on the art. Basically ambush them in the jungle and hope that it will work. Okay, so they got the land. They have something, man, but I don't know what. Okay, or they will just scoop. This is their 8th card, but they won't have another turn. This is okay, even though it goes around our stuff, so that's a little bit not perfect. -3, -3. Do we play it now? No, it's fine, it's fine. I want them to tap out, because they do not realize that they are dead. And this is one of the upsides, and this is what makes Tigra so insane in those live game decks. Nobody expects instant speed threats from this type of deck, and we won, because they didn't expect what we have. So now we can go Tigra. Oh yes, and we get all the live game up to 4, and they're dead. They're fully tapped out. That's why I wanted to bait this play. And we can even go this, get this, and live gain, protected, swing all, and they're like overkill. Spider Manifestation. Sure. And that probably means, you know, I'm not risking it, guys. Guys, I'm not risking. Let's go. Sheltered by Ghost. Especially, listen, I feel for our opponent. They are down to 5 cards on the start of the game, so obviously that's not very fair. However, if you see Mulligan, plays like this really hurt even extra. So you generally do them then. You know, we feel bad, but we still go for the win. Let's go with Sanctifier, and we'll probably go with Tigra. They do not expect it, most likely. We cannot attack. I know it's Badger. I know it's Badger. Nobody will ever block with Badger, right? We could get Tigra then. They get this. They still get the ramp, man. It's the same ramp. I don't think it makes sense, honestly. I'm 99% sure if we attack, they would never block, but I just cannot take this risk. 4 mana. Enough to win the whole game. Vitality, sure. How much can you make? Yep, keep going, keep going. It's infinite mana time. Okay, at least we have this. And Tigra is so good. Even though it's legendary, so we cannot multi-spell, you know, like have multiples, it's still worth it so much. Just surprise effect is devastating. We have to go for it. Guys, I'm sorry, we have to go for this. And we still play creature just for the pump. Because then we get 2 extra power and 2 extra toughness. And now we should be winning. I hope. I hope. Without this card, they cannot make every creature into, you know, ramp spell basically. But they have squirrels. So this is the squirrel version. So we might still lose. Ah man, this will be rough. I guess we don't need to attack with this. They will never block. But they get this. It's literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. Alright, Tigra, do the thing. Do the thing. And now it's Squirrel Girl, probably. Oh, sorry. They will get 2 creatures for 4 mana. Or 5, I guess. But they missed. They miss on... Bro, you cannot miss on Squirrel Girl. That's the whole point of play. So they're waiting for this, but they have no cards. They have infinite mana. They actually have like 6 or whatever. I don't know. Everything has summoning sickness, but you get the idea. So do we just go this? Nope. Okay, this will be the play. So we go for the bat. We need to kill them before they draw stuff. Yep. And now we full swing, right? Do we just go Tigra and go for 2 turns and give them 1 chance to draw? Search your library for a squirrel card, reveal it and put it into hand. Well, it seems that when mana is not an issue, you cannot play normal game. Who would think? So we will make a combat trick, and I wonder if you see it. You cannot have 2 Tigras in the battlefield, but you can still play the second one and catch players that have no idea what other decks can do. So we keep this, and look at this! We just got extra 2 power, and that's exactly lethal. Oh, thank you, Hawk. That's an overkill now. Next time they would win with squirrels. So I think we start with starting town, because that's in the name, guys. You cannot start without starting town. Like that's a misplay, clearly. And let's see what our opponent will do. Turn 1 removal, the classic way to survive until turn 4, but I think it's still fine, so we'll go for Emissary on green mana, and for white mana we go Hawk. Not only we don't give great target for removal, but also we set up both life gains for the next turn for Pridemate. Hopefully we hit 1 or 2 lands. Oh no, we're against Captain America on the next turn. So they will probably drop Captain America with Chapter 2. Fortunately we got this, that's so good. And do we have time? I think we have to go for the Pridemate. I'm sorry, this is so hard to cast, because it feels too slow for standard, man. I kid you not. It's just so slow compared to the, you know, like it's not a creature, so the problem is that it doesn't trigger those synergies. Here we go. Listen, I can predict everything, but I still will lose to it. Because in the end you just need to kill them, and if you don't have a way, like Sheltered, what can you do? Our opponent just created 4 creatures in a single turn. Absolutely legit. We need Exemplar. We need this guy to do some actual angel miracle. Thank you. I think with this we have a chance, but it's dicey. It's actually so dicey. Do we swing? We definitely can attack with this. Even if they trade, we're kinda okay with it. Man, do we go with Pridemate? We should be the aggressive guy. We'll get the counters, right, on each creature. Oh, this is not great. They can deal 3 damage with this, not losing a creature, and just trade Spider and kill this. I don't like it. I think we just go with this. Even if they block, we still get the life gain trigger. And with Exemplar, hopefully we'll draw a lot. Yep. And now we will have a flyer with tons of stats. So, you know, here's that. Here is that. Is that upkeep play? Bro, our opponent is styling because they won the counter. Kinda good play. Have to admit, it's a decent one. And that means we win. Alright, we beat some heroes. Alright guys, we're going first. Oh man, this can be really good. How do we open? Do we go with the Hawk or Sanctifier? We definitely pay life. I kinda want to go for this. Let's go. It has flying, so it will deal damage a little bit more consistently. And we don't know when we play the next creature. Blue. Gran. We definitely do this. Man, we could go for this and this. Is this too greedy? It definitely feels too greedy. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. What can go wrong? And we're actually not attacking. We will make a wall for Gran. They can cycle a card and trade 1 for 1, but that's it. Hopefully. Price of... Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see this. And this card is not as good as a lot of players think. They basically wasted whole freaking turn to do nothing. Love it. Man, this gives us so much tempo. This was the best thing that happened to us. However, we got mana screwed, so here you go. Here you go. We need to play it now. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I think we go Tigra, just because of trample. So we'll life gain, get some things going, and keep probably this to block. I mean, yeah, no point. So we will get a huge creature. If not mana screw, the game would be ours, but we cannot play the game. And by the way, I keep bouncing between getting flooded and mana screwed. I kept cutting lands because I was regularly doing like 5-6 lands in a row. It's a little bit wild, man. Let's go for green now. I'm so happy that our opponent is wasting every turn on, you know, this land distraction, because, you know, other than this, we would be so behind on against a normal deck. But this one is super slow. So, they can sweep, but they have this Avengers thing. I really want to go Haliya, and we have really perfect mana, so let's go. Because we get so much extra damage on this turn. And I swear, this Price of Freedom actually won us the game. They spent 2 turns doing this. And now we can draw a card, get Trampler, and this will not get removed with a sweeper. And we play like this, right? Yep. Man, this is so good. And hopefully we'll get the land with this and the normal draw. Down to 3. They need to quickly answer the situation. This will be so hard for them to kill. Okay, we got the land for the next turn. It's only 4 turns to play the 3rd land. And they're probably dead, right? Now it's not fully over, because this is it. Or actually the Jeskai. So they can go crazy, but too late. Alright guys, we're a little bit on a winning streak, so we want to keep it up. We definitely go green mana. Emissary. This card is so strong because of the Death Touch. Because Sanctifier doesn't really trade late game, so it's only for those synergies, but this always trades. And they need to hit your face at some point, so we can block. And now we can swing. This is also nice because we have Flash, which means we don't need to play into it. Unfortunately, this will probably be a control deck, so they will just counter on the next turn. But we are still 2 mana ahead, so, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. If they play it, Okay, first you always give them the selection because they don't know there is a creature in the board, or at least not this creature. And now we will play it just to avoid counter spells. They can of course go for removal, but it's not like you can prevent that part. That's fine. At least they cannot get easy answer with no more lies. And we'll see. Oh boy. Oh, that's interesting. So they're probably going into like full sweeper mode. How do we punish it? We can deal tons of damage, but we cannot kill on the next turn. And they can sweep because they're on the play, they're a better player. If you're on the play with control and you draw a sweeper, that's kinda the game. Oh boy, I think the game is over. They will just sweep and that's it. And there's nothing we can do about it. Like legit nothing. If we don't play spells, we don't deal damage, so they will win even if they don't have a sweeper. We need to play all-in and then we get swept. That's the only thing we can do, and it's a losing line of play. So guys, this is how basically inevitable loss looks like. It seems we are winning, but we are not winning. We are losing super hard. So now they will play a land, probably white one, Day of Judgment, and that's it, that's the game. I can tell you exactly how each game ends, and I will still lose to it, because what can I do? I still have the same cards. So yeah, we'll play Haliya. Haliya is a nice draw, but it's just not enough. They have 7 cards, they have 1 removal. And you won't draw creature every turn, and they have removal every turn. So over time you will fall off. Yep, minus, and that's game. I hope you enjoyed, told you, and oh, they didn't kill, but it doesn't matter, we drew another land. Alright guys, so we drew Leyline as the first card of the game. Thank you for this one, Shuffler. Let's go with the good old Channeler and see what we can do with this draw. And definitely would prefer to draw it 1 turn faster and save 4 mana and go absolutely crazy, but you know, we will just go with the hard mode. What is our opponent's deck? Is that a Badger Enjoyer? Yeah, they have green, it's a Badger Enjoyer. But maybe we can do some crazy things. Do we just go Haliya? Then we get what? 2 life gain? Then it's 4 toughness? I mean, it's good enough for now. Even if they have sheltered, we should be able to kinda beat it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yep, now we can swing. Haliya is so good to scale your board, but also to get a little bit of, you know, extra cards. It's like Sanctifier, but on steroids. But we might miss a land drop, which is probably not perfect. Ballot. They're down to 12. Guys, we're close to end of the game. Believe or... oh man. We need a little bit more time. You know what? I think we cannot play this because now we need to play those 2 spells. So what do we go for? Channeler into Restoration Magic. No, we needed to pay life. I could paint this and it would get flying, but of course we win anyway. So guys, we're against Izzet. We have our cool bats and we have Tigra. I think we'll miss the pump a little bit. Because obviously they have some play, and I don't want to lose this. This is kinda important. We'll let them decide, and we'll also decide in the meantime, do we play this? I don't think we do, because we have follow-up with Channeler and Emissary, so if they counter this, they cannot play too much. Alright, Tablet is not great, because they can play pretty much a free spell for this. So, you know, not much we can do about this part. They just got 5 mana basically on this turn. 2 our 2. Tablet is really strong. Like, everyone is talking about Revelations, but the Tablet is the real card that, you know, do the crazy things. Let's go for this. We absolutely pay life. Do we just go Emissary Sheltered? Feels like the play, right? Feels like the play. And this one can attack, so let's do it. Of course, they might get the extra card if they kill the bat, but preventing the mana is so much more important. I don't think we have much chance in this game, honestly. I think the game is basically over. They just have super strong opening, you know? They can probably capstone on the next turn. They actually managed to draw from the top a removal for exactly the Tablet mana, so they can kill Emissary very, very easily. Good for them, man. I will play it out, but I'm 99% sure the game is completely over. You know, it's turn 3, so it's already late to have a decided game. So let's see what we can really do. Okay, so we have the land. I really feel it should be Haliya. Into what? Haliya into one of them? Like Channeler? Probably. I will still pay because, like, we will never die to damage. We'll lose to despair. Let's go for Haliya first. Now we get more life gain. 1, 2, and 4. So we get the card 2, which is very helpful. And we swing. If they kill the Channeler, that means we get the counters on Bat, and if they kill Bat, then Channeler survives. So this is the idea. I don't think it will make literally any difference. They can already play Capstone, Tor, Revelation, whatever they have in the deck. Combustion Technique for a single tablet. So they did not really tap too hard, and now they get extra cards and still 4 mana. They can play Gran, steal 3 mana. They don't have blue, but they get discounts, so man, they can play so much here. How can we do it, guys? Like, honestly, how can we do it? I'm really not sure what we can do. It feels like every play will just get countered with the right draw. I will try to remove the tablet, but they still have the other one, and they have discount from Gran. Like, at this point, is there anything we can do? No, I'll tell you, the game is long decided. We are just struggling a little bit here. Not accepting our fate. Tablet, man. I think it's still Gran, because the only chance we have is that they whiff on cards, and with Gran they will never do it. They already have infinite mana, like they can play everything. So we swing. Do we go Tigra? Probably. Oh man, so bad. Alright, let's go Channeler. I have no idea, guys. At least they don't have blue mana, because this is... Oh, they have! They actually have blue card. I wanted to say they cannot counter, but they can. At this point, they can even kill one Channeler. No, they can deal 2 damage with Lesson. Okay, so they kill the new Channeler. I'll take it. This could be freaking accumulate wisdom. So either they are super stacked with answers, in which case there's no difference what they do, or they misplayed. Because they just used basically 3 cards to kill one single small creature. But I assume they just have more. Okay, I mean, that gives us a small chance, maybe. I really don't think we have it, but I'm still playing to the full. Guys, I'm still playing to the full, just without faith, you know? Haliya. We can get to... Man, we can do a lot of damage, but just not enough. I think this is the best play. We live gain, +1. If we play Haliya, we get 1, 2... That's still not lethal, man. Right? I'm counting it right. I will just read it to be sure. Whenever Haliya, so she will enter, and another creature, and she will trigger from this, and there's you gain 1 life. And that's it. So we might as well play Tigra. We should hit face, I guess. They can make otters. We don't have Painland to shock ourselves, but we have Trample on this. Should be good enough. And they cannot draw cards. This should be the best. Okay, they have no priority, so we play Tigra. Just for the extra counter. Counters, I guess. We get so much life gain that we draw the card. I think we're doing as much as we can here. And is it possible to salvage this game? We play the land. Oh no, we got it at the end step. Man, I'm so focused. Can we win? I really have zero belief in that. But if they whiff on those cards, I think it's possible. In which case they lost the game because of this flashback. Because they had the answers. Oh, they just play Revelation. Yeah, this, I tell you, man. Absolutely zero chance. I told you. They just baited me with the false belief that maybe there is a chance.
Together we can shift the current.
I'm not with you, Aral. You are Izzet version. I prefer the mono black version. So, is there even a point in playing? I guess we could try. Because we have Haliya, so I will play one more turn and see if they whiff. Oh man, they actually can draw cards. No, it's just... Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, because now I don't need to play this. Oh man, I told you. Like, I told you 5 minutes ago. It's absolutely over. Alright guys, we're on the draw against the man with the moves. We'll see about that one. First we go, what? Sanctifier, because it trades better against elves. It's not like they will attack, but still, you know, still better. Kinda, maybe, we'll see. Cool lands though. Man, I always get got by this land, and I always see that it's John Avon. Like, every single time I see it. Ballot, Swinging Face. Listen, I'll take everything except Badger. Stop. Guys, I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a really bad feeling. How do we do it? Do it. Do we just go Tigra double sheltered? Not the worst. So next turn it should be 1-drop. So the only way we curve out is this on the next turn. So it should be Tigra. We don't really get much surprise effect, but it is what it is, you know? We could also sacrifice this, trade against Ballot, then play Emissary sheltered. It's one of the ways, you know. How many elves do you have, you madman? Swinging Face. I think we can raise them. If we just survive, it will be good enough. With Sheltered, you always win the race, especially with creature that is scaling so hard. We just need to avoid sorcery, speed, fight spells. Don't. They have priority from this, so it should be okay. We definitely pay. Emissary. This is Death Toucher, so you know. That's something. We could also play another creature. And then what? Try to survive a turn? Oh boy, I'm not sure if we can. This would be really good. Or we can just go Sheltered, get rid of elves maybe? And start life gaining? Alright, I'll take it. We'll see if they protect it. I think we chill on Ballot. I really want to attack, and we actually have no life gain in our life gain deck. So hopefully we get the first counter, first damage. Stop. This is tapped. You cannot do anything with it. Man, those lands are so cool. I'm a little bit jealous. Really cool. Alright, let's see. They are losing on the board super hard, but they have 3 cards. Each one of them can change everything. Okay, I'm happy with this. That means they have 1 less mana, and they didn't attack with the big creature that actually wants to attack. So this is kinda perfect, and they're wasting land for triggers. Okay, so this is a tap land. Awkward, but good enough, I guess. We could go Channeler, so we can put counters on something. And then we get 3 toughness. Or we can Shelter it and keep hitting. I will go with this road, because then if they draw Space Dragon or something like this, we still have the answer. If we play Sheltered right now, we'll never kill it. So that's kinda it. And we're at 12, so we cannot really die to this. And Channel will be our creature that is very easy to attack with. Surak, we have the fight spell. They cannot pay the ward, so there's that. They have 2 mana more and 2 cards. Alright. So we play the Pridemate. We get the thing. Life gain, counters for everyone. Man, this Emissary is working overtime. And we should probably go for Sheltered. It's still ability, right? Your control becomes the target of a spell or ability. This is so awkward. We can just attack with Channel, maybe? I think we need to be aggressive, but we cannot attack with Tigra because they can just trade. And that's bad for us. Emissary is super important, let's keep it. Okay, this is good enough. If we lose Channeler, we get the counters on the next creature, and then the next creature can attack on the next turn. That's the game plan. Kinda as expected. Barot is not doing as much as they wanted. Ooh, they give us the choice! I don't think they should, but I guess they're kinda scared that we have Combat Trick. So that's very fair. This is a good call, but it didn't work. Let's go. All in on Tigra. That's what we do. And now we can kill creatures if we want, but I don't think we do. Play this, tap land, and we roll. Okay, we are winning board more and more, and they cannot keep up. So guys, we have some new cards and we need to talk about them, because one is incredible. And the second one, we need to talk about it. But first, our absolute legend for today is, of course, the one, the only Blob Zombie. This deck is for you, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for being part of the channel for all of this time and brightening our days with all the comments. Listen, I cannot keep up with the puns, but I always appreciate them. So thank you so much. And about the deck itself, as you might kinda suspect, we have two cards and I tried so many versions of this deck, guys. I went through a lot of more new cards and I removed them one by one. I tried so many different versions and this is the first one that actually worked very, very well. So I guess it's a little bit optimized. However, as much as Tigra is insanely amazing for this deck, this is just perfect card because what this type of deck lacked is always some kind of counterplay or outplay or ambush. Tigra is exactly this, and you don't really care about one toughness, it doesn't matter, it's the same as Channeler. Like, she will be at 6 toughness in no time. So even though she doesn't have cool abilities like Channeler, Flash, and especially Trample, those abilities are game-changing. So this is probably the best of the 2-drops, even though on paper the stats might be a little bit better on like Pridemate, or you can put the counters on different creatures with Channeler. The ambush and trample is such a big deal. Every time you play this deck, you just have 15 power creature and they block with a 1/1. With Tigra, that won't happen. They actually need to respect every single counter you put here. And on the other side of the board is Heroic Feast. I'll tell you guys, honestly, not only I crafted 3 of them because I had only one before this video, and man, I crafted it so you don't have to. So like and subscribe if you appreciate. I honestly don't like this card at all. Through all the versions I've played, and I played a lot of versions of this deck, I never single time got a single counter out of this. Because it always was too slow. Honestly, playing this for 3 mana is already, like, it feels so incredibly slow. The problem is that this is not a creature. So you can have Sanctifiers, Emissaries, and then you play this, and nothing happens. Also Haliya. And nothing happens because it's not a creature. That means you need to have at least 1 more play or 2 mana for this food token. I should click it so it stays. Oh, it doesn't stay. Anyway, so honestly, for me, it's way too slow. I would remove all of them and find something else. You can probably just get, I don't know, 2 Hawks, 2 Pridemates, something like this, or just another life gain card that you like. I just feel it's too slow, man. And we can all appreciate the art with superheroes eating sandwiches. And someone making video on mobile about that. All right, that's magical. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching the video until the very end. You can tell me if you enjoyed extra rambling. And of course, as always, thank you to all patrons allowing all of this to happen every single day. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the content and all the new cards. So thank you so much, and see you guys tomorrow.